It feels so dumb to like put on the camera and lay in my bed in my PJs and just pretend like I'm waking up. But I don't really know how else to start this video, so that's what I'm doing. First thing I like to do in the morning is wake up. My child usually comes and lays in bed with me until I say, "Okay, we're gonna get up," or something like that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Sometimes I'm a valuable addition to society and actually get out of bed when I wake up, but other times I just lay in bed checking up on things on my phone for like an hour, feeling physically worse and worse with every minute, until finally it's as if I'm emerging from some sort of cave after 300 years of hibernation and all the bones in my body have begun to disintegrate. Who can relate? I watched a morning routine video where the first thing she did after she woke up was go outside and pick an avocado from a tree. And like, I'm generally a very positive person, but I struggle to even find a will to live first thing after I wake up, let alone walk outside and engage with agriculture. I like to put on some nice tunes to raise my spirits after them being crushed during the Great Awakening. I have a morning playlist on Spotify if you want to check it out. I then venture into the bathroom, where I ask myself just a few thought-provoking questions, such as, who am I? What have I become? What am I doing with my life? How did it come to this? I spit out my nasty retainer that I hate, but at least the top one has pink glow-in-the-dark flames on it and the bottom one blue and green tie-dye, because even in middle school, I was super creative, original, and also amazing. I take showers every other day, and this day happened to be an other day, so I took a shower. Here's me trying to keep this a family-friendly video. Also, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get my camera to autofocus because my camera and or I are incompetent. So I gave up and resorted to Google Images. First, I washed my face part 1 with this Alba Botanica Good and Clean Cleanser. This is really nothing special. I mean, I like it, but not particularly more than any other cleansers I've used. It's just what I found in my cabinet one day, but it is a good brand. I'm just saying, like, this isn't a favorites video, it's just like a list of things I rub on my skin and hair on a regular basis. Then, because I'm basic, I use Costco shampoo and conditioner, also known as Kirkland brand. And these are actually my favorite shower hair products I've ever tried. No lie, these are my ride or dies. They make my hair so soft even after all of the times in my life I have bleached my hair, colored my hair. These ladies have taken care of me. Then we get to my favorite part of the shower, which is Exfoliation Town USA. Yes, my favorite hobby, my favorite pastime. I stan exfoliation. I put these freaking exfoliation gloves on and I wet them all the way through, and then I turn off the water because I'm trying to be an earth conscious beach. I squirt a bunch of body wash on leg glove. This is a coconut oil body wash from the brand Nature Well. Again, not any particularly special product as I just found it in the cabinet. But I do like it because it smells super good and it moisturizes well as it cleans. Then I scrub in nice little circles and shit all over the bod. Next stop in Exfoliation Town USA is this Lush cleanser titled Let the Good Times Roll, which is genuinely wonderful and completely worth the price and occasional godforsaken trip to the local shopping mall, in my opinion. This is also very good for exfoliating while moisturizing your skin. I use this for my face, especially in my forehead, eyebrow, nose area. I believe that's called the T-zone. Smells heavenly and makes my skin feel so smooth and clean. Yes, thank you. Then last but not least, I washed the down theres with this 7th generation free and clear soap, which is very gentle, natural, and is also non-scented, so I believe that means it's safe for the outer vaginal area, right? I hope so. This is also the soap I use for cleaning my menstrual cup, which I will someday make a video on. After I get dressed, yeah, I skipped that part, I return to the bathroom to do my face and hair. My most favorite product I have tried recently is this coconut hair defrizzer and heat protector by Desert Essence. I rarely ever use heat on my hair and I don't have frizzy hair, so honestly it seems kind of dumb that I'm so attached to this, but a lot of the time my bangs dry pretty poofily, which I highly dislike, so I spray a ton of this stuff all over my head and my hair always ends up drying nicely, the way that I like it. Flat, but in a good way. Also, it smells amazing. which I really appreciate. Then I brush my teeth, and usually I just use like a basic minty toothpaste from the brand Tom's, but occasionally I will use this charcoal toothpaste that I bought just to try it out one time, and I actually kind of liked. Makes me feel like I'm in The Exorcist for sure, but at least it smells nice. I use a bamboo toothbrush because I heard those are biodegradable. Then I use this Aura brush, and that again I got in my stocking for Christmas, which I just recently actually opened up and started using. I actually really like it. It cleans my tongue really well. Then I sometimes use mouthwash, which again, I just bought this to try it out. It's nothing special. I don't dislike it, but it's also not really anything that I'm going to recommend either. I just kind of own it and use it. Now for the facial area, I use this almond moisturizer that I really like, which has SPF 15 because, you know, skin cancer is a thing. I got way too much, but that's okay. I just rub it on my arms and chest. It's basically just fancy sunscreen, right? I then sometimes use this lip scrub from Lush. As you know, I love me some of that good exfoliation, baby. This stuff tastes like medicine, but also it kind of tastes good. I know I keep saying the word sometimes, because there are some days where I just do like a third of these things, either because I'm not going anywhere, or I'm kind of in a hurry, or I just don't feel like it. So this is kind of the example of a day where I would be actually like trying. I like to use this tinted moisturizer, which is basically just a light foundation by Physicians Formula Organic Wear. That for sure does not match my complexion, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna balance it out with other things. Okay, just hold on. Then I put on this NYX, or I like to call it NYX, concealer in the shade Porcelain. If you weren't sure if I was pale or if it was just the camera, there's your evidence. I use this under my eyes sometimes, and also around my eyebrows when I'm trying to make them pop and stuff, if you know what I mean. Speaking of eyebrows, this is me doing them. I like to basically make an outline of the shape that I want and then fill that in with hair-like strokes, if that makes sense. Then I use the other end to comb out the middle edges to make them look more natural. This is my favorite brow product, which is also NYX, and is the Micro Brow Pencil. On top of my double moisturizers, I like to put double powder as well because I'm actually a very knowledgeable and talented beauty guru, clearly. I use this green color correcting stuff by NYX once again to calm down the redness of my cheeks a bit. Then to make sure I don't look like I have a disease, I just put a light layer of this other translucent powder, on over that, which is also Physicians Formula Organic Wear, which I have again because it was a gift. It works okay for me, and it's made out of really good ingredients, but I don't really know that I would recommend the line because from what I've seen, they only have like one shade of everything, which doesn't make sense. And also I low-key think that they might have discontinued it because I haven't been able to find it for a while. This is the best chapstick in the whole entire world. I repeat, the best chapstick in the whole entire world. Fight me. I put on deodorant by the brand Tom's, nothing special or interesting here. I then rub some water or sometimes even spit, if I'm feeling wild, on my eyes to make sure there's no powder on those beautiful lashes. I don't mess with eye makeup much, except maybe for weddings and stuff, so this is pretty much it. I really only care about making my skin and eyebrows look a certain way, and then I'm good. If I'm going somewhere, then as I'm leaving, I'll usually slap on some of this lipstick butter from Mineral Fusion that I really like the smell of. You may be able to tell that that is the prime category for my reviewing of these products by now. And again, I don't always do all of these things. This is just an example of a day where I actually felt like doing all these things. And also, again, I know this is not the proper way for like any of these makeup products to be applied, but as I stand before you in this thrifted Rainforest Cafe t-shirt, do you really think that I care? Since it's summer and typically above 100 degrees where I live, I might put my hair up and normally also put sunscreen on my shoulders and chest area, but today I was pretty covered, so I did not. I don't really know why I'm holding up bug spray because I usually just use that in the evening time, but I guess I sometimes bring it with me in my bag. Now I'm gonna drink some water, which I usually do first thing in the morning, but I forgot to film that for this video. Then I'm about to make some iced coffee because I like iced coffee in the morning. I want to start making my own cold brew soon. I even bought this reusable coffee sock thing to do so. But for now, I'm just drinking from this Califia one, which is also good. I sometimes use creamer. Other times I just use regular non-dairy milk. Be sure this creamer was expired though, because the thickness was out of control. But I already poured it. So what am I supposed to do, you know? And that's really it for me on a typical summer morning. If you want to see the kinds of things that I eat for breakfast, watch literally any of my what I eat videos. But for now, let's get into that sponsor, boy. So as I mentioned before the video started, I'd like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this here video. In case you weren't familiar, let me tell you a little bit about what the heck Skillshare even is. It's a website where you can find thousands of classes covering technology, lifestyle, creative work, business, and more. For me personally, I'm really interested in the technology category because there's a lot of really neat photography and video courses to check out. There's also these 3-minute language courses where they teach you different areas of language in several short segments, approximately 3 minutes each, obviously. But I've been wanting to learn more languages, so I definitely want to be looking into that this summer when I have time, kind of. Also, if you have a business or a blog that you're trying to grow, there's tons of useful content on building your brand, social media growth, designing t-shirts, logos, planning content, freelancing, and more like in that area as well. If you have a skill that you want to improve on, or there's just something that you have no knowledge or experience with, but you want to learn, Skillshare is definitely something for you to look into. You can get access to all of these courses for just around $10 a month, but the first 150 people that click the link in the description will get also 2 months free to try it out and see how you like it. It's summer, and a lot of you guys are students, so I know you got some extra time to learn a new skill. And that's it. Okay, thanks guys. Love you. See you later. Bye bye.